until she was abandoned by the CEO at the engagement party. She watched helplessly as he embraced his first love and walked away without a second thought. It was not until this moment that the woman realized that she was a fool who could never win his heart. Even so, she tried to give it one more try, to salvage the relationship. But the CEO canceled the engagement ceremony without hesitation. Watching them walk away, her heart sank, her hope completely lost. She remembered how the CEO had risked everything to rescue her from her cruel adoptive father 5 years ago. From that moment on, he had become the light of her life. To repay his kindness, she had devoted 7 years of her life to him. She even gave up the opportunity to study abroad just to stay with him. But 7 years later, she still couldn't replace the first love in the CEO's heart. She realized that all her efforts had ultimately made her the biggest joke of all. The diamond ring she had once treasured was now the straw that broke the camel's back. The next moment, she let go of the ring without hesitation. To completely move on from the past, she broke up with the CEO and deleted all contact information. But when the CEO saw her breakup message, he didn't care. He thought she was just being pretentious and believed she would soon return to apologize. What he didn't know was that she had already made up her mind to leave. Looking at this place filled with memories, she felt a little reluctant to leave, but she also knew that love couldn't be forced. So she turned around and left without looking back. After sending his first love home, the CEO thought she would give him a massage as usual. The housekeeper told him that she hadn't been home for a week. Still, the CEO didn't notice anything was wrong, thinking she was just throwing a tantrum. He asked his assistant to book him a flight abroad for an important meeting. Meanwhile, the woman returned to her old neighborhood. By chance, she ran into a senior from college who had always cared about her. After a few pleasantries, the senior made her a huge request. She never expected that the request would be for her to marry him. It turned out that her best friend overseas had died in an accident. The senior wanted to bring his friend's child back home to raise, but he had to get married first. Just when he was at his wit's end, the woman appeared. Remembering her deep friendship with her best friend, she couldn't bear to leave the child alone abroad. So, she agreed without hesitation. Soon, the two registered their marriage. At the same time, the CEO returned from a business trip, assuming his girlfriend had returned home. But the housekeeper said she hadn't been home for a month. Hearing this, the CEO panicked. He quickly pulled out his phone to text his girlfriend, but found she had blocked him. In desperation, he ordered his assistant to search for her. That night, he rushed into her apartment. The CEO's sudden appearance startled the woman. She immediately asked him why he had come. The CEO, unaware she was married, ordered her to pack her things and go home with him. But she had finally moved on from that relationship and refused to repeat the same mistake. Her refusal made the CEO feel she was still putting on an act. To reassure her, he promised to throw a grand engagement party upon his return. But she was completely disappointed with the CEO. She pushed the CEO away and broke up with him again. Will the CEO discover she's married? What will happen between them next? Follow me for more exciting content.